Yeah, really though, Brock, the patience part of it is the kicker, the killer, the hard part. It's not always easy to grind out the same thing over and over and over again. Still getting a few things set up, ready to go. Playlists, got to get the Pokemon jams going on. And not blast my ear holes off here. Or your guys's. Okay, that's good. Desktop should be a good volume. We'll get those back going on. Alright, I think everything is back to where it should be. Projector output. Okay. I did get the shiny Dark Boy. A video will be uploaded tomorrow about it. Yesterday's stream, I ended off, and then like 2 rotations later, I found it. So it was absurd. Like, I had ended the stream. I closed out for a minute. Wife got home, got situated, got to bed. Then I was able to do some more shiny hunting for a brief minute before I went to bed, and I ended up finding it, shouted, woke up my kid. It was great. And Lightning Gold finally got the 6 IV Ditto. Very nice. But we are ready for the shiny Blue Boy, maybe. Which one are you? Hey, Raina. Or Rana, sorry. You're welcome. I love being able to do them. It's been a journey, but it's been a fun journey. Hey, Gerald, thank you. Encounter predictions. At this point, a lot. I'm gonna feel Giratina's going to be kind to me, of all Pokemon to be kind. I'm gonna go with 3,000 encounters. I think they'll give us the non-disc drive form of Genesect. See, Genesect is a Team Plasma Pokemon, so we don't know what they based it off of, if that's what you're meaning. GG, I did get Darkrai. I will be posting a video about it tomorrow, showcasing the reaction thereof, because I was filming it. But unfortunately, it was obtained off of a stream, but on a recording, so better than nothing. The irony of the situation, though, is it did occur on my top left switch screen. So that's my main profile, so that's really cool. I was appreciative of that, but at the same time, that's the same profile that I got all of my BDSP shinies on, including, well, not including Palkia, but I think Shaman I might have got on my Pearl copy, I'm not sure right off. That would be very, very, very cool if they gave us what it looked like before Team Plasma messed it up. Oh gosh, that's already off. It's not gonna last long. Because I am biased. I like Diamond the most, and actually, no, the switches behind us are using my Diamond copy. I just had more copies of Pearl readily available than I did Diamond, so I utilized the Pearl copies. I know who Light is. We've worked together on a few things. I'm aware of Light. If I remember correctly, he came to me for how to do the Sysbot giveaways to begin with. And at one point, I did a custom compilation of the Sysbots for him. So Toxic, like, I think if we went far enough back in time, that the fossil Pokemon would have been organic. However, there's two modes of thinking to this. The first is, yeah, they would have been organic because the fossilization and the resurrection thereof left remnants of rock type, turned them into rock type. That's the standing Pokemon theory, is they were alive, they were organic, they were water type respectively, or whatever they type they were. They died, they became fossils. Fossilization is turning to rock without losing structural integrity, and then they resurrected them. It retained rock properties. However, there are some issues with that. During fossilization, the DNA should not change, especially in the case of Aerodactyl. It should have remained intact as a blood sample in the amber. So when they go to clone them, because that's essentially what they did, like, they figured out how to resurrect these Pokemon through their use of cloning Mew, basically. They extracted the DNA. They didn't exactly revive that specific Pokemon. They extracted its DNA and made it live again. They brought the species back to life, not necessarily that organism. The future games kind of muddle that up a little bit, so I think we should take them more seriously than the other games. So yeah, let's say it resurrected them. That's the accepted answer for why they're rock type. However, I submit to you that they were only able to be preserved as a fossil because they were rock type already. Their bodies didn't have to change to be preserved. They were rock type, and they just got buried under more sediment and turned into a fossil. Because they were rock type, they didn't have any type of decay or deterioration. I think that's also a valid explanation. They were rock type, and that's why they survived. Two lines of thinking with that. What type of dog is Giratina? A messed up one, I think. Oh, Rana, that is funny. I will not be giving a tutorial on that, as this is a PG-13 or lower channel. It's not safe for monetization, that topic. Now, if I was really, really lucky, this Giratina would bless me the same way my original shiny Giratina did, and appear within 400 encounters. How many resets did it take for Darkrai? I can't tell you that, because when I post the video tomorrow, it won't be as climactic. But I can tell you it was over 7,000. Dogs are good. I like dogs. Also, Brock, that is actually a pretty good theory you got there. Ultra wormholes are the space contained within Pokeballs that gets accessed. Interesting. After Blue Dragoon is Arceus. And Rana, I have 2 guides on my channel already on how to make a Sisbot giveaway. Sub 100 resets on Giratina? I'm here for it. Let's do it. Make me transition into Arceus during live stream. That would be awkward. I'm just grateful that this one is a very, very obvious shiny to hunt. Like, you can't miss it. I don't think he looks like a dog. I think he looks like a centaur. Brock, I am much more of the persuasion that the source of the Terra Crystals and the place of impact for AZ's weapon is the great crater of Paldea. I think it was Paldea and Kalos that were warring against each other, and AZ built that weapon out of Terra Crystals from... well... out of Terra Crystals, essentially, and the energy blast that he fired hit Paldea. I think that is the source. Because AZ's like some 3,000 years old in Kalos, and the crater of Paldea was discovered some 2,000 years, rediscovered rather, some 2,100-ish years before the events of Scarlet and Violet. But there were records of people having entered it way before that. So I think the lost civilization that trolled around that area got wiped out in the creation of that crater. Giratina might be a caterpillar. He could be. He's a very handsome boy, though. I should nickname him Appa. Appa, yip yip. Giratina would be an amazing bug-type legendary. Also, Lath, welcome. Looks like a space neck. Giratina probably is my favorite Generation 4 Pokemon outside of Luxray and Shinx. Not really. Scarlet and Violet were lackluster for me in shiny hunting. Like, they shiny locked all of their legendaries. Like, I am more excited to do some playthroughs of Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and shiny hunt some Pokemon there. Ultra Beast Pokemon are classified as legendaries, but I don't think they should be. Yeah, they're gonna do a special mystery gift for the box shinies eventually and make it so that we can't grind them out and hunt them. Same with the 4 Ruinous Trios. Like, I think that's the most disappointing thing ever, is not allowing us to hunt them ourselves. Adamir, welcome. Yeah, I did get the shiny Darkrai. I was able to find it late last night. I will be uploading a video to my channel tomorrow morning. Or after the stream, one of the two. Since I'm not doing a giveaway video tomorrow, since we're currently running 2 giveaways, I'm gonna upload that instead. Really though, Toxic, like, I'm not really interested in making hundreds of sandwiches and going through in mass outbreaks after mass outbreaks looking for shinies. Yeah, I'm eventually gonna do it, but these are more fun for me. Soft resetting until I get it. Like, I think what I would do more than anything is go down to Area 0 and shiny hunt the Paradox Pokemon. I think there's more effective ways to shiny hunt everything else. Like, obviously I have to shiny hunt the SV Pokemon in SV, like, there's no way around that. Oh, thank you, Gigi. Luck indeed on the Giratina. If we are extremely lucky, we'll be doing Arceus tomorrow. That would be really cool, Brock. Oh, that one's just delayed. Oh, yeah. Unova? Totally in the United States. Like, it's interesting the way they did it, right? Like, Unova encompasses every region of the United States, but map-wise, it's the island of Manhattan. There is a rumor that the Ore region is based off of Arizona. Yeah, Lath. I think the Ore region is one that's a little bit harder to pinpoint a location for. Because one could also say that a better suiting place for it would be Las Vegas or Reno. Hey, King. We are doing well. Looking for the best shiny legendary in Generation 4. Like, as far as legendaries go, I think Giratina and Rayquaza are my two top tier favorites. Like, I often forget about Giratina because I don't think about Generation 4 very much. But blue's my favorite color, so Giratina just speaks to me on a whole level. See, that's the thing about the Ore region, is it is just a desert. Now, the reason why I think that it's more likely to be Vegas or Reno than Arizona is Relgam Tower. That just screams Las Vegas to me. An oasis in the middle of nowhere. And yeah, like, Mesa, Arizona kind of does that same thing. You're stocking up on EXP candies for the Scarlet and Violet DLC. Epic. Oh, I know what D&D Multiverse is. I am very well aware of D&D. Mitzi, yeah, we finally got Darkrai late last night. It was awesome. And no, the Shiny Charm does not do crap for these hunts, unfortunately. Yeah, it literally only affects eggs. It does less than in every other game, I know that much. Oh, I forgot to transfer Moonballs over to my main profile here. That's tragic. Okay, so those have like every type of Pokeball in it. Okay. Cool. So ideally we'll find it on the top right or bottom left switch so that I can actually catch it in a Moonball. If not, I may just hunt it again specifically so I can get it in a Moonball. Ben 10, yeah. Jupiter, it's going well. How are you over on Twitch? We're actually hunting a legendary that I enjoy, so I'm pretty excited. Oh, Ben 10 was lit. I frequently have desires to go back and watch Ben 10. Your OLED Joy-Con got drift? That's terrible. So much for fixing the issue. Well, we didn't get sub 100, but that's okay. H. Well, I'm sure I can say bad words, but I don't think I'll do it because I like being monetized. King likes pink, so Enamorous is the legendary for them. Okay. I definitely wasn't a fan of it, but I didn't hate it either. I did think it was weird, because that's the first time ever that they went back and been like, oh yeah, there's also this other legendary. Like, where the heck's that been at in the whole Unova thing? What do you mean, Eric? You mean like a giveaway for it? It's always possible. Like, I do have some of my giveaways on postpone. I need to go back through and edit the schedule to account for recent changes and desires. They will still be done. I just need more copies of the game because I'm currently using 2 of them to do these shiny hunts to get them done and out of the way with, so I can retire the games and just use them for bots after that. I still got a lot of stuff to return to Sword and Shield for, like the Swords of Justice. But yeah, I will be doing more BDSP giveaways. Sure, King, go for it. Hey, Eric, thank you. Feels so weird seeing that number set back down to triple digits. It's been so long since I've seen that. Beach time! You were so excited for the white controllers too? You're looking at magnet-based replacements. Okay, okay. I use mostly the Pro controllers, so I haven't experienced too much Joy-Con drift, but like all of the bots back there have some degree of drift. My name is an Easter egg for the channel. You know you've watched enough when you uncover my name, because there are a few very, very obscure videos on my channel that do have my name in them. It's also been referenced in my Discord server one time. And I've kind of like kept it that way for fun. You're not a fan of the Pro Controller? Oh, come on. This near GameCube-like device. Beautiful. Love it. The problem is they haven't really done many events for us to get. Like, Mew was the first event I was truly excited about. Oh, Eric, I got so many Mega Rayquazas in Pokemon Go, but none shiny. Primarina, Meowscarada, Sudowoodo, Mawile, and DD. No. I take it you like fairy types there. I personally love Sylveon. Love Alchemy. Hate Audino with a passion. Think Indeedee is a psychic Audino lookalike. Mawile's pretty alright. Love Sudowoodo. Love Meowscarada. Detest with a passion Primarina. Porygon-Z's kind of so-so, and Sneasler's alright. But oh my gosh, I hate Primarina. It irritates me. Apply all of the hate that Incineroar and Meowscarada get for standing up on their two legs, and apply that to Primarina, and that's how I feel about it. The hunt's going great. Loving it. And like, for me, I know they had to, you know, they wanted to make it more of a fairy look-alike, which is fine, but like, I was so excited to get a Seal water-type starter, and then they put the ball balancing on its head and made it a derpy cartoon. That's where I lost my love for that idea. And then they turned it into a siren or mermaid or whatever. I feel like I was just excited for a regular seal like Pokemon. And then it went stupid. I think Primarina looks more like Excalibur from Soul Eater than it does a seal. And if I didn't answer it, hunt's going pretty decent, Cooper. I would say we're sub 1,000 right now. That means the hunt's going well. Encounters are moving quickly. I hope to be at 500 by the end of the stream. Or find it, whichever comes first. Would I like to see baby Pokemon come back? Baby Pokemon were cool. Some of them are really lame. I'll have to think on that one and see if there are any Pokemon I can come up that would be like, you know what? That needs a baby Pokemon. One right off the bat that I would like to see purely for amusement's sake is a Cacnea and Cacturn baby. Just a baby cactus. Could be adorable. That's like the very first one that came to my mind. Also, the second one that comes to my mind that needs to be done, and like I don't care whether baby Pokemon return or not, this needs to be done. Baby Miltank, baby Tauros combo. Needs to happen. Yes, Ruby Swirl, we are shiny hunting Giratina now. For I have found shiny Darkrai. Pikachu. Yes, there's a bunch of them. There should be like 7 Pikachu back there. Most of them are hidden. Ooh, Scyther and Onix baby forms. Personally, I think Scyther should not. But we could have a Pinsir or Heracross baby. Scyther got some love with Scizor and Cleavor, so I don't think it needs done. Exactly, Elijah. You picked up my vibe. Like a little baby cactus succulent-like object. Lath, it could be one or the other. Baby Cactorn or baby Maractus. Personally, I like Cacnea and Cacturn the most because they were more original. But Maractus is also good. Other Pokemon that could use a baby form. Torkoal either needs a baby or a evolution, in my opinion. Shuckle could be fun to have a baby turtle form. Oh yes, the baby Kangaskhan definitely needs one. Don't let baby cactus near Sokka. Try cactus juice. It's the quenchiest. Oh my gosh, H. We are going to hit 18,000 subscribers probably tomorrow or the next day. It's gonna happen soon. Chaos, we did. Caught it late last night. Over 7,000 encounters. Used to think Shuckle evolved into Torkoal. That would be okay. That'd be cool-ish. Okay. Hot take, but Love Disc needs to evolve into a Lomomola. A Lomomola. Oh, Ruby, I haven't posted it yet. I actually managed to catch that one in some derp recordings I did after the stream. Just because I had some time to grind out some more encounters after the wife went to bed last night. So I did that, and I managed to find it. So I have a video to upload when this stream is done. But yeah, I will be uploading that when the stream is done, if not tomorrow morning. So I figured that's great. I'll just start Giratina now and not worry about it. I mean, I could interject like the hunt over top of this stream if I really wanted to. Oh my gosh, Chaos. Like, the amount of people that I've heard say it took them over 20,000 encounters, there's at least been 5 people that have told me that I know. It is not an easy Pokemon. I want to get BDSP out of the way so that I can really jump into Jirachi in earnest. Here lies Brascoine's soul. Yeah, 20,000. Oh, Brock. I love Fakemon channels. Like, I want to start doing some Fakemon videos on my channel. But my problem is I would be needing to go to school for coding, because if I do... Just know, if I ever make a Fakemon series, that I am going to try my best to make a video game containing them. And whether that is a Pokemon ROM hack or a standalone game, I don't yet know. But I would love to do that. Hey, Sleep, thank you. Oh, Chaos Nightmare, I wish you all of the luck in the world with that Shaman. I detest that thing. Still turtles? Oh, I got a shiny Hatena today. Nice. It used struggle one too many times. That's brutal. I give up. There we go. Warm up for that boss fight. I need to warm my neck up because my neck is like pulled and it does not feel great. My cat's freaking out over there. Why do I look 18? I don't know, but I definitely don't feel 18, that's for sure. Wish I was still 18. That was kind of a fun time. Liked waking up and not having everything hurt. And the ability to not have to go to sleep at all. That was great. Alright, we'll see you when you get back, Elijah. Oh, I gotcha. A more wild-looking Pidove-line. You've made up some Fakemon and working on an evolution for Aromates, more akin to a plague doctor. Well, that's actually really cool. I like it. Did a regional form of Nidoran that adapted to Skyrim. Interesting. Skyrim's good. I am not familiar with ReZero. Oh, in other news, this came in the mail today. We got an R4 card for modifying a DS Lite so that I can edit save files on Pokemon Emerald. So I can do a Mew and Deoxys shiny hunt there. That's going to be really fun. I'm excited for that one. And a Latios shiny hunt also. I'm kind of on a kick of finding ways to do legitimate shiny hunts on the old games that aren't super easy to get. Like, I'm considering buying an Eon ticket to use with an e-reader for Pokemon Emerald. You're welcome to, Twirtles. Oh, Ruby Swirl, that Palo Sand sounds legit. Circus Tent, Ghost, Fairy. Oh my gosh, that sounds awesome. With that Palo Sand love, though, you're giving me Mad Chaotic Shady vibes, which is one of my moderators in my Discord server. Oh, the Applin line is so weird. So weird. Had the idea for a while but had trouble drawing it. Understandable. I believe it's this one, but it could be this one. In actual dragon lore, dragons are allergic to apples? Huh. Interesting. Favorite shiny starter? Mudkip. Although, Trico's pretty cool too. Actually, my favorite shiny starter is Charizard, but Mudkip's alright. Emboar, pretty legit with the blue flames, but Trico getting that red tail is awesome also. Sure, H. I would allow that. That's a great question. I'm not sure how you would go about doing that from over there, but yeah, got me. Super chats work. PayPal works. If you're in the US, Cash App and Venmo work. Other than that, no ideas. To be honest, it's the first time somebody's offered to buy me dinner. don't think this is the right file. Definitely not the right file. Alex, no, it does not. Shiny Charm is worthless in this game. Alright, Ruby Swirl, you have a fantastic night. Get some good rest, and we'll catch you next stream, which will be a lot earlier in the day. Bye. I, too, hate the Galarian fossil Pokemon. Like, I would much rather combine them into their true forms. Something that comes to my mind is, Full Metal Alchemist. The Chimera episode, specifically. Alex, the point of the Shiny Charm is for eggs, and I think it also... No, it doesn't help Underground, because Underground has its own system. But yeah, basically, hunting eggs. That's it. There he is. I had to go and find this beauty. Oh my gosh. So bad. There we go. That's in focus. That is my shiny Giratina from Pokemon Platinum. Such a handsome devil. It took me 387 encounters. It wasn't that long of a hunt at all, especially on Platinum. It booted decent. Faster than these games by far. Hey, Lucas, welcome. I'm not sure what the next battle gimmick will be. I personally wish Pokemon would return to an era where there was no gimmick. I don't think it's necessary anymore. Mr. Twirtle's practicing bosses until they're easy. Very nice. That's how I am with Majora's Mask and Ocarina of Time. I practiced those bosses to the point where I could do them without taking damage. Oh, also, Lucas is over on Twitch, too. Well, thank you, Lucas. Keeping the good old views high. I just live with 1 HP. I'm okay. It's just a flesh wound. Hey, you're sure welcome. Glad you could get one. We are 46 subscribers away from 18,000. I am probably going to wake up tomorrow morning and have 18,000 be there. I personally think that the best gimmick so far, and the way it should have stayed, was Mega Evolution. I think Mega Evolution was peak. Wasn't a fan of Z moves. Not really a fan of Dynamaxing. Terastallizing, that's pretty cool, but I want Megas back. Because, like, I don't know, that just spoke to me on a Gen 1er vibe, because Professor Oak's whole line of studying was Pokemon evolution. Like, that was the theme of the first 3 games. Evolution, breeding practices, you know, what makes these things tick. And, like, we never get any answers. Like, we go on this whole journey, fill in the Pokedex, to help the professors study these Pokemon to figure out their secrets. But, like, there's no research. There's no lore built upon the way off the research we do. Like, that's why I think Legends Arceus did so well, is even though we've completed Pokedexes in other games before, we were discovering these Pokemon, detailing them, writing them down for future professors to use. And that's more of how the Pokedex got created, is off of our notes that we took as a member of the expedition team. So that little electronic Pokedex that we have later on down the road, that's thanks to our efforts in Legends Arceus, at least in part, with writing down, okay, this Pokemon behaves like this. Lucas, there is a different giveaway every week. Typically, there are 2 giveaways per week on, well, they used to be on Saturday and Tuesday. Now I'm thinking I'm moving them to Sunday and Wednesday. I might still do them on Tuesdays, but this week already has 2 up. I did them both on Saturday, and the next 2 or 3 giveaways will also be done solely on Saturdays, but we'll have 2 running. I'm going to be doing Galarian birds, shiny Galarian birds and shiny Cantonian birds this Saturday. Yep, Jen, you totally missed me finding it. No, last night after I ended the stream, I came back like an hour later, did some more encounters, managed to find it. I did record it, so I will be uploading a video to the channel when this stream is done. But yeah, I found it, got a good reaction for it. It's a fun time. So now we're on to King Spoopy Boy. You got 2 Darkrai shiny on Pokemon Go. I have yet to get a single shiny Pokemon on Pokemon Go. Or sorry, shiny legendary, I should say. I got a crap ton of shiny Pokemon on Go. Just none of them are legendary. I'm excited to see how well the Ash Greninja giveaway does. And the shiny Zacian and Zamazenta, because so far it was only up a portion of Sunday. And they got 3,000 views. That's been about par for the giveaways lately, but that's after the whole week. So given that they're only a day old, that's pretty good. If you want an impossible battle to do without taking damage, I recommend Thunderbird from Zelda 2. Pokemon Go Fest, first try and you only pass you encountered shiny Rayquaza. Oh my gosh, I encountered 12 Mega Rayquazas. Not a dang one of them was shiny. And yes, eventually a shiny Ray will be done. See, the thing I'm trying to wait and hold out for before I go too crazy is Scarlet and Violet getting full access to DLC Pokemon. I want to know what they're adding, because that's going to greatly impact what giveaways I do and where. That's because Pokemon Go is weighted to give you shinies faster. You got 2 Zacian, 2 Zamazenta from the giveaway. Good, that's what it's there for. Terra Pokemon versus Delta Pokemon. That's gonna depend entirely on if Delta Pokemon gave us a Dragon Charizard. I mean, I feel like Delta Pokemon were more of a regional variance. Oh, shiny hunting is so painful. Yes. Absolutely, I agree. But this Giratina is a lot more manageable than Darkrai even. I'm actually excited to be doing this one. And Darkrai was better than Shaman, so like we're improving. You started shiny hunting Dialga today and almost fell asleep, and then it popped up on your screen? Well, there you go. My shiny Dialga hunt was exceedingly long. I was not a fan. It took forever, and I got tired of seeing that pillar, and then I had to go back and do it again for Palkia. The fact that I have to go back and do it again for Arceus kind of makes me sick. But we'll do it. It took me 5,120? Hold up. Where is Vivitar? Right there. Oh, 5,820. Haha, I didn't change that one, sweet. I was like, I gave you guys a spoiler at how many encounters Darkrai took. You never finished the game and still need to hunt Darkrai and Shaman? So you're kind of in the same boat I was for Darkrai and Shaman. Like, I went and got the event passes for them, the items and stuff, for the mystery gift. And I just never got around to going and catching them, so I was able to shiny hunt them really easily. The commitment, let's go. Shaman is currently the reigning king of the channel. 7,814 encounters. And like lately it seems like I only find the shiny when I resolve myself that it's going to take 10,000 encounters. And then it's like, okay, here's your shiny. We'll give it to you early for good behavior or something. You caught a shiny Venonat on Crystal when you were in the bug catching contest? Oh, that is brutal. Like, that is the worst place to encounter a shiny because the catching and run odds are so high. But please tell me the bug contest took into consideration that your Venonat was shiny and treated you accordingly for that and didn't just base it on size. They like, oh my gosh, this one's rare, it's shiny. Like, I feel like that would be a complete and total ripoff if they didn't acknowledge it. Got third place. Oh, that's mean. That is so mean. Male Combi on X. Okay, there you go. That's a good one. Go catch yourself a shiny Munchlax in Pokemon Pearl. You're not shiny Munchlax, shiny hunting Munchlax on any Sinnoh game? You want to keep your sanity? Oh, come on, it'll be fun. Could be worse. You could shiny hunt a specific Spinda form, or you could shiny hunt an authentic Sinistee. That's also fun. You can't transfer any from home? I've heard that, but I don't know what causes it for people. They don't want to bother with putting in all the patterns? Probably, to be honest. Kecleon getting a dragon type evolution could be cool. You know, it would be mad crazy if I got Giratina in 387 encounters again. Whew. Come on, shiny. Roll the dice. Ah, Shadow, you are not too late to this stream. We just got 380 some odd encounters. And I just think it would be super poetic if in this next cycle I got the shiny. Because I have a shiny Giratina in my copy of Pokemon Platinum that took 387 encounters to do. A quadrupedal Charmander Evo. Okay. I don't know how, but we are like blowing through the encounters on this one. Like, somehow I got 100 encounters ahead. Normally, I'm able to do 100 encounters every half hour. But somehow in 2 hours, I'm not that far ahead, but I'm pretty far ahead. I'm like 13 minutes ahead. Terrapin. What will be the strongest Pokemon from Gen 4? I don't know. I feel like the strongest Pokemon from Gen 4 is Cynthia's Giratina. Or not Giratina, sorry, Garchommo. My favorite cross-generation Evo for Generation 4. I think I have to go with Electabuzz. Rhyperior and Magmortar were just dumb. Magnezone's alright. Togekiss, I feel like, was too much. I love Togepi and Togetic. I feel like Togekiss did them dirty. I think Electivire is best. Not taking into consideration Munchlax. Was Togetic supposed to be connected to the Evo duo? The Eon duo? I gotcha. The red blue triangle on the egg. Good call out. Good call out. Could have been intentional. That dog is not your best friend, it seems. I would love to see a remake of both Pokemon Colosseum and Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. I would also love to see a sequel to them and a return to the series. Best spin-off series ever. You're playing Pokemon Diamond version on your Nintendo 3DS. Very nice. I am currently looking at getting a new Nintendo 3DS myself for installing a capture card in. But I don't want to invest that much money in doing so. I love that Nintendo, with that game, actually took their fan base into consideration. Like, Gen 3 was a Pokemon generation that was before the new Pokemon generation, you know? Like, I feel like Generation 4 is kind of a divider, right? So, the reason why Pokemon Colosseum is the way it is because Nintendo was appealing to their original target audience, the kids of the Generation 2 Pokemon games. Pokemon Colosseum was meant to be played by 13 to 17-year-olds, and that's why it's more edgy. After that, Generation 3, they realized that Pokemon really was more timeless than they were originally anticipating. And so they started appealing to kids more with Generation 4 onward. And that's why with Generation 7 specifically, they really, really cracked down on the Pokemon is for kids. It's for everyone, but we want to make it accessible to kids really, really well. And that's where we start seeing the more hand-holdy style of games where it forces you on a linear path. Legends Arceus, I feel, was a step in the right direction with returning some difficulty to their teenage players. And can we just, like, mention for a second that all of Generation 3 had absolute bangers for a soundtrack, but, like, Pokemon Colosseum, phenomenal. You also missed the villains. Villains back then. I want to exploit Pokemon to conquer and destroy the world. Villains now. I didn't mean to. It was just an accident. Yes, I agree. I still and always will maintain that Team Plasma is the most evil Pokemon team we have ever faced. Second to that would be Team Rocket. Team Magma did nothing wrong. Neither did Team Aqua, honestly. Like, they weren't in it for malicious intent. They were very much about a love of Pokemon and helping them to thrive. They didn't think that there was going to be any damage done to anywhere else. I want more land for Pokemon to frolic on. Well, I want more water for Pokemon to frolic in. Also, Cyrus had a good point. Without emotion, life would probably be easier. No evil, no malice, just folks vibing. Yeah. You're shiny hunting Giratina too? Epic. I hope you find yours also. I personally already have one, but I feel for the sake of content, BDSP, I need to find Giratina to complete the set. So that's what we're doing. At least up to the point where we get a decent number of encounters for today. Like, honestly, I've almost hit the goal for the stream of 500, so... But I think we might go for 6 because... I still got like 40 minutes I was planning on doing this for. Austin, welcome. You changed your profile picture. I feel like it used to be a dog or something. Or maybe this is an entirely different Austin. You have a love-hate relationship with Team Flare? Yeah, their look is horrendous. Team Flare really was really lame, very lackluster and irrememberable. You know what? I'm kind of shocked that there's 16 people watching right now, and it's like 2 o'clock in the morning for me. Well, 1:20, but whatever. Blows my mind. made it to 500. And that was only 2 hours of shiny hunting. That's crazy. I somehow managed to double my expectations. Like, I was only getting 100 every 30 minutes. But for some reason, today, I got extra. I feel like Team Yell is just a bunch of hooligans that are fanboys of Marnie, and that's it. Both are just toothless as a Pokemon. Okay, I love how Sword and Shield isn't in the running. I feel like I'd be lying if I didn't say these two. And if not those two, these two on their respective original game box arts. Another contender for me would be Black and White, just because Zekrom and Reshiram were fire. Oh, somebody else feels my pain. I detest Hop. Hop made me hate that game. For me, Hop's problem is he's a clone of How, but on steroids. Like, he is everything bad about How's attitude, and they even look the same. To me, they look the same. And I did not like Hop at all. He made me hate Leon as a champion. Hey Jen, you have a great night. Oh, Lucas, thanks for the follow. Still hanging out there, I see. Lurking. Epic. No one's gonna steal your waifu. The Madman, welcome. We are shiny hunting Giratina after finding our shiny Darkrai. Seeing how many encounters we can get up to today. I am ahead of anticipated encounters. I may be able to get to 700 encounters today. Before 2 in the morning. We'll see though. That's 180 more. Oh yes, the loading screen is absolutely horrendous. Takes so long. I have this thing where, like, I'm convinced the longer chunks of time I can spend shiny hunting at a time, the more likely it is that I'm going to find the shiny. As opposed to doing 100 encounters here, 100 encounters there, just doing 800 all at once. I feel like the encounters take less encounters doing it in mass quantities. All I see with this is Chibi Giovanni just vibing in his hideout. I do the same thing for Cyrus when the Team Galactic battle theme comes on. Oh, he does double battles post game. I never really went back and fought in the tournament because I thought that it was lame that our Elite Four experience was a tournament. Oh, you're at the Elite Four? Well, here's some here's some trainers that you've already beaten to the dirt. Enjoy. You leveled up your team using the rare candy glitch. How can you not? Like, honestly, that is such a lifesaver on time since we didn't have the XP share. Like, I always have to do the rare candy glitch when I play through Red and Blue. I don't think there's any other way to do it, honestly. Using Blissey as a wall while you healed all your Pokemon. There you go. Hey, if it works, it works. That's what matters. Oh, I'm starting to nod off. I'll make it 25 more minutes, though. Oh, yeah. That's usually my Feraligatr. Usually by the time I get to Lance with Feraligatr, it's a freaking beast and just destroys. Klaus, welcome. Except for that is a bot. But I don't know what its purpose is, because that messages pop up every now and then. Oh, you can't beat Swampert. Like, Swampert's only lethal Pokemon in that generation is Groovoil. Groovoil and Sceptile are the only two threats to Swampert. Oh, and especially taking into consideration Oris, because in Oris, it's just a freaking HP tank. I mean, it always was, but like they made it even more of a brick. Mega Swampert just built different. That's why it's my favorite. Oh, goodness. Pressed the wrong buttons. Yeah, Generation 3 did have some awkward middle evos, that's for sure. Fantastic starters, fantastic ends, but the middle transition was pretty awkward. Alright. I think 600 is going to be a great stopping point for the night. I am starting to fall asleep. I only have like 16 more minutes. I was planning on being able to stream anyways, and I have a kid to take care of in the morning, so I am going to end tonight's stream. I would rather see a remake of Pokemon Coliseum than Pokemon Stadium. Pokemon Stadium was okay, but I think it served its time. But we'll catch you guys in another stream.